Montreal heads aren't going to like hearing this. I can't speak for living there. As a tourist, old Quebec, or just Quebec City in general, clears Montreal. That's my 2 cents. Both of them probably clear any other city in Canada for tourism. But I say Quebec City number 1, Montreal number 2. Banff, though, you got a lake. Get over it. It's a pretty lake. You got the mountains, too. Okay, you got the mountains. Congratulations. You don't hear me bragging about it. How's Vancouver as a tourist spot? Not that great. I mean, it's basically what I've always said is it's a good place to live, but as a tourist, there's not that much to see. Most of the good stuff in Vancouver provides a better quality of life to the people who live there. Whereas like in Quebec City, I think there's a lot to see as a tourist. Old Quebec, the Citadel, you can get out into the countryside a little bit, experience like some French Canadian cuisine and stuff like that. Whereas in Vancouver, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like land and then go for 12 walks on the seawall? It's great when you live here. You're like, hey, maybe I'll just go to the seawall and take a bike ride. Seawall is boring AF, just high rise after high rise. Yeah, people live here. Downtown has some density. Me, when I'm walking on a combination foot and bike path next to the largest park in North America, adjacent to the ocean, this is a little boring. Me watching the seaplanes land right next to the cruise ship terminal with the coastal mountains in the background, watching the sea bus leave Waterfront Station to head over to North Vancouver. Not a whole lot going on here, is there? Just kilometers and kilometers of dense housing. The seawall's not dense, it's NIMBY zone. Make up your mind, Daiguiga. How can it be high rise after high rise, but also not be dense? You gotta one of those can be true, okay? But they can't both be true simultaneously. They're not empty anymore. They put that empty homes tax in, so it costs you like 15% of your home's assessed value to leave it empty. Now, if this was like 2014, yeah, they were probably like 80% empty. Now, they're not empty. They're rented out at like $4,000 a month. And you're still complaining. When they're empty, everyone complained. Now they're renting them out at market rates. Everyone's complaining. You ever think about that guy who said the rent was too damn high? See the same one who wore the boot on his head? That's two different guys. That's Vermin Supreme. Vermin Supreme, that is Vermin Supreme. Okay? The rent is too damn high guy. Jimmy McMillan III. Chairman and leader of the Rent is Too Damn High party. I don't mean this in a negative way, but I think it's like a huge slap in the face when Wikipedia puts your activation as perennial candidate. Because, like, I'm pretty sure when you win, they just call you like a politician or like an elected official. When they just call you a perennial candidate, that's basic. And I mean, I get that he doesn't have a realistic chance of winning. He's running to raise awareness of the issues that are important. But it is basically saying like this guy loses every election he's ever been in. Which is fine.